Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shera, and I am currently on a mission to lose fat and gain muscle with the goal of becoming a wellness competitor. Now, my nutrition and exercise routine doesn't officially start until tomorrow, so in today's video, we are going to be taking all of our measurements, we're going to get our starting weight, we're even going to go do a body fat scan, we're going to take some pictures to see what my body is currently looking like, all those fun numbers that you need to know in order to track your progress throughout this whole thing. So I'm a little nervous to be stepping on a scale. It's been a while, but no matter what the numbers say, it's all good. It's all positive. You know, we're working on it and we're going to make some changes. We got goals. So let's do it. So as I said before, I'm a little nervous to be stepping on the scale. I haven't weighed myself since the beginning of summer. I definitely took the summer off from exercising and ate whatever, drank, went out, you know, just had fun. So I'm hoping when I step on this, it doesn't say new high score. But whatever the numbers are, again, it's all positive, it's all good, and we can work with it. So let's see what it says, shall we? All right, we got our scale here. This is a body composition scale. I don't remember the name, but I think we got it at Walmart. And I've already set it up for my stats. That's 5'5", female. Let's step on. Okay, calculating. Beep boop, bop boop, beep boop. Weight, body fat, water, muscle, bone, kcal, BMI. Okay, so it's not as bad as I was expecting. In the beginning of the summer, I was in the mid 220s, so I seem to have maintained somewhat. So it's not so bad. Yeah, I'd say I'm happy with those numbers for a good starting point. All right, we are in the car, headed to the gym right now to go get an InBody scan done. And they don't have it at my gym, the machine. So I'm driving down to Chelmsford right now to that location to get it done. And it's going to tell me the same basic numbers that my scale does at home, the body composition scale, but it's also going to tell me more smaller detailed things. I'm sure my scale is accurate, but I wanted to get a scan done just to get a second set of numbers to verify and kind of go off of. Now, if you don't have a body composition scale, like if you're only using a scale that just only tells you your weight, that is a very useful number to use, but you can't base everything off of that one number, which is why I like the body composition, because especially for somebody like me and trying to do something like I'm trying to do, if you're losing fat, the scale should go down, right? But then you're putting muscle on, so the scales might go back up. So there might be times where you weigh yourself and the scale number doesn't change at all, and you're like, you might get discouraged and think, well, it's not working, I'm not doing anything, it's not right. And really it is, because if you look at, you know, fat loss and the muscle gained, you know, you could be doing really well. So I think it's definitely always important to have more than just that one number of your weight, because that can't encompass everything that you need to know. So I'm excited to get this scan done and see what the numbers say, see how close it is to what I had at home on the scale, and hopefully we'll get some useful information and go from there. Hi. I wanted to do an InBody scan.
Awesome, yeah. So if you could take your shoes and socks off of me.
Okay.
Sit right there. I'm going to give you something. So you're just going to wipe your feet and your hands.
Ooh-wee. All right, guys. So we just did the InBody scan. I got all my results here. And the guy went over it with me, and he really gave me some really good information. Yeah, so let's go home, and we'll go over the numbers and see how it compares and talk about it. All right, so we're back at home. We've got our InBody scan results here. The guy, I forget his name, but he was very knowledgeable, very helpful. He was writing all over this, drawing things, so he gave me a lot of good information. And I would say it's relatively close to what my body composition scale here told me. So let's see. The scale this morning, it told me my weight was 221.6. Body fat was 46.1%. Water was 36.4%. Muscle was 50.6 pounds. Kcal, which is the amount of calories that your body burns just keeping you alive, not exercising, not doing anything, just to function, just keeping you alive, was 1774 calories. And my BMI was 36.9. The guy told me not to really pay attention to BMI too much, kind of like take it with a grain of salt, because it's a general number, and like for example, he was really fit, but he was short, and so according to his BMI, it would tell him that he was obese, which looking at him, he was not obese in the sense of the word that you would think it means. So he said, just take the BMI with a grain of salt and, just keep it moving. And so the InBody results told me my weight was 220.9, so pretty close. Body fat percent 51.7, slight difference there. The water was 35.3%, and that is not like water weight. It is how hydrated you are, like the amount of hydration that you have. And mine was 35.3% hydration, which he said is low. He wants it to be like in the 60s, like 60%. So I need to like really drink a lot more water and get that number up, pretty much doubled. So my muscle, he said, was 58.9%. So a little more than my scale here says. This says my kcal should be 1,415, which is a lot lower than the scale says. And then my BMI was 36.8, so still about the same. And so looking at the muscle fat analysis here, this top bar is my weight, and then this middle one is my skeletal muscle mass, and then this is the body fat pounds. And he drew a picture here. He said if you put a dot on each end of one of these graphs and you connected them, it's either going to make a C, an I, or a D. Mine clearly makes a C. And you can see how this middle section right here is kind of gray. That's the sweet spot. That's where you want it to be. That would make an I. If all the levels came out to about the same and made an I, that would be good. So mine has a C, so my weight is too high, my body fat's too high, and my muscle is too low. So I gotta really build some muscle to bring that up. I gotta burn down the fat, and as you build muscle, the fat will come off a lot easier. So I have to really try to get these to be more evened out, straight up and down into an I. And according to this thing that it says, it wants me to lose about 82.5 pounds of fat, which seems like an insane number, but that is what it is. Obesity analysis, my BMI puts me in the obese category. And then this is really cool. It gives me a segmented lean analysis. So it tells me that my left arm has 5.97 pounds, I think, of muscle. And my right arm is 5.89. So my left side is a little stronger than my right, which is weird because I'm a righty. You would think my right side would be more dominant, but no. I carry about 51.2 pounds in my trunk area, which is pretty much right on target. And then left leg 16.67 pounds, right leg 16.25 pounds. So again, my left leg is a little stronger than my right, which that doesn't make sense, but all right. And then just down at the bottom here, it lists the numbers here. And then as I go back more and more times, it's gonna list them all, and I'll be able to like see them. So I think this was pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go back and get this done maybe once a month, so maybe every 4 weeks or so. I'm gonna base my numbers off the scale because that's what I'm gonna look at every single day, and then I'll just get this every once a month to kind of compare it and see how it's going. But I think this is like such a cool starting point, and the numbers are high. Like, damn, like Shera's thick, you know? The numbers are high. I'm gonna have a lot of work to do, but I can't wait to be able to look back on this when I'm hungry, when I'm tired, when I'm just like want to give up or something, you know? I know it's gonna be a lot of hard work ahead of me, but I am totally ready. I hope you guys are excited for this. I know I am. So tune in to watch me lose every shred of energy I have left in my body. It's fine. We got it. We got this. We got goals. So as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah, let's go.